This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Assalamualaikum, Maida. My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart, I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Anda sedang mendengar Kinabalu Podcast nomor 1 di Sabah, hosted by Ricardo, Kenny and Faizal.
Podcast ini dibawakan khas oleh Swagger SG Real Limited Series NFTs.
Aku kena buat gitu ya. Okay, follow semua social media Swagger SG di Kinabalu Podcast NFTs, termasuk Instagram dan Twitter.
Untuk dapatkan NFT Swagger SG ini, layari www.opensea.io dan type carian Kinabalu Podcast NFTs hari ini.
On to the show.
3 lelaki, 2 bapa, 1 bujang. Podcast pertama paling ini tiada kurang.
Di sama nombor 1 yang lain boleh pulang. Info terkini tajuk best paling mana. Si Kado botak janggut lebat tiada lawan. Kenny ketawa boleh sampai pecah syawak. Si Faizal pula bagi pancaan lipat awak.
Kami training, kami ranking, jom jadi kawan. Dari yang dekat mari sini jangan jauh. Boleh kasih up, kasih gempa baru jago.
Jokes kami cool, lawak masuk cool. Kadang kami carut sama macam 3 Abdul. Come on everybody, let's move to the beat. Crack the volume up, dengar podcast tidak stupid. Jangan jauh, mari kami bau. Ciao, bella ciao, ciao, bella ciao.
Assalamualaikum. What up? Saya Richacha.
Saya Karen.
Kami dari Kinabalu Podcast nomor 1 di Sabah.
Podcast Pondan nomor 1 di Sabah.
Kita boleh kena cancel tu buat macam gini. Hari ini kami mau cuba menembusi ke kami punya
Pasaran Pondan.
kami ingin melanggar hukum alam. Kami punya comfort zone. Kami akan buat cara paling drags kami. Oh man.
Kan haram.
Ay, kau siapa? Tadi kau Karen kan?
Karen masuk balik. Ya, saya balik.
Aku terbiut lagi suara saya. Sial. Anyway, saya mau cerita sikit mah. Hari itu kan anak saya main sama saya.
Bulu iblis.
Sial. Anak saya lompat-lompat kan. Terkena di biji saya. Jadi berubahlah saya begini.
Kau masih ada biji.
Lepas tu kan tiada sudah.
Kira sedih sebenarnya.
Aku mencari aku punya halat tuju. Aku beralih ke lelaki, aku rasa nak muntah. Aku beralih ke perempuan, aku rasa nak muntah. Asal aku tengok saja, aku macam
idol aku.
Sialah.
Babi lah.
Oh man, berapa minit sih kita boleh tahan? Gila, dah sampai 2 minit lah.
Imagine lah kalau kita buat 30 minit macam gini. Memang kita punya suara permanent.
Melekat
jadi sajat shade.
kalau kau makan lada kan, whenever kau makan lada, ada yang dia punya kulit-kulit tu kan. Tu kulit-kulit dia kan actually kalau kau tersangkutkan, it will really rack your tekak during dia masih melekat lah.
Serius
dia
apa maksud
dia macam pandai kau terbiut-biut je. Macam terkiuk-kiuk.
You mean dia terlekat di kerongkong?
Iyalah. So kalau makan lada tu berhati-hatilah ya.
Ya, tapi kalau saya makan lada dia terlekat di kerongkong, saya jadi suara
Oh really?
Ya.
Macam mana suara kau? Oh begitu. Well, I know one of the voice yang yang ada begitu yang sangat sedap.
Siapa?
Louis Armstrong.
Sama siapa? You guys can see Kado punya muka sekarang.
For me and you,
Memang
and I think to myself,
What a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow. So pretty in the stars. No man. The people going by.
Sama sial. Lupa lirik.
Macam mau terstuck pernafasan aku gila.
Muka kau macam mau terbeliak.
Anyway, house life. Sudah benar-benar house life kalau tiba-tiba apa?
Tiba-tiba ni apa ni enlightenment.
Well anyway, aku mau rant sikit pasal ini benda. Aku mau macam mana mau flush it out lah sikit pasal ini isu yang
anti-vaxxer.
No. I wanna pasal ni case lah bah yang naik apa semua ni kan.
Betul.
In my workplace lah. In my workplace.
Okay.
Almost half of them sudah kena.
Half
Yeah, almost half sudah. Hampir half of the staff kena.
Half is like how
Yalah,
much?
lepas orang habis, pasal satu kena, begitu-gitulah. Bukan they one time they half terus.
Oh shit man.
So macam yang now pun ada macam 3. And then ada yang some of them are sick. So I don't mind actually relief class ni.
Tapi there's a lot of work kan.
Yeah, but bayangkanlah kalau kau masuk 7:15, kau keluar 12:35.
It's shit man.
And then
Shit.
the recess time pun macam 25 minutes sudah sekarang. So wah man, come on.
25 minit kau kena jaga budak makan lah kan.
Yeah.
Shit man.
And it's what is the big up doing? They didn't see how hard it is, man.
The big ups are having their big ups.
They're having their McD up. What do you call upsize? Upsize McD.
Upsize Coca-Cola.
Whatever lah. Tapi
I mean,
it's man, it's tiring, man. Seriously, lama-lama saya rasa macam sangat-sangat.
Gila penat sial.
Yeah.
7 lebih lepas tu 12.
And also,
meaning you're not even going back to the bilik guru semua tu kan.
terbalik sekejap lah because itu pun just to charge my earbuds or my vape or my phone lah.
And singgah kantin sekejap.
Quick one, quick coffee itu pun
one go and go back to class again kan.
And also I have to say macam after 2 dose saya sudah rasa macam memang ada a little bit not to the notch that I used to.
Oh yeah, how was it? This is like
And
day
then,
number how much after your dose, your booster dose?
No, I'm talking about my second dose, okay?
Oh, your second dose.
Second dose pun saya sudah rasa macam something. That's why macam we really want to go to gym last time kan, kita mau pergi apa semua.
Oh yeah.
Then we try to, dalam hati saya actually I want to fight this by yang feeling yang macam weakness and everything, which is I think that is the best way lah.
Yes.
Sepatutnya we've been so busy and all and worried about this COVID-19.
Betul.
Makes us macam worry juga mau pergi sana because ada kan pinjam-pinjam all semua kan. Memanglah
and we're sharing space with the public.
Yeah, it's very scary juga lah. Diorang pun dari mana-mana ada case apa semua, we don't know. That's why we stop for a while now. Bukan kami malas
bukan malas. Sekarang
but and then after the third dose, which is the booster shot, I even weaker. Can I say that? Weaker.
More weaker.
Yeah, more weaker. Because I felt macam senang mau mengantuk. Kau dah rasa gitu kah? I feel easily mengantuk. Walaupun saya memang jenis late sleeper, tapi I feel like I also want to sleep, tapi I still want to do my work. I still want to edit stuff and all, NFT updates and all.
Yeah.
Tapi I cannot do it because I feel so macam malas. I feel so weak lah.
Kau day berapa sudah selepas yang booster tu?
I think last week, so I think baru a week maybe like that.
A week
Yeah.
You're still feeling the effects?
I don't know if it's that the effect or not. Masa 1 hari 2 hari tu enggak. I don't feel anything.
For 2 days tu tiada?
Tiada.
Langsung
3 days tiada. I don't feel anything. Just sakit macam yang bekas kena jarum tu saja lah. Ada bengkak. But and then after that, now I feel like macam kenapa restless je ni Mengah naik tangga is hard. Adakah kita mengakui konspirasi teori itu adalah benar?
Kalau gitu, for me, last time yang masa saya dapat booster shot tu kan, and it was like a few days before Chinese New Year. So after booster shot kira tidak dapat rest because you need to clean the house, everything, cuci kereta semua kan. Right after that, saya macam yang, seram sih. Macam standard lah, sakit lengan kan, sakit. But the fatigue kicks in, man. Like wham in your face, man. Saya mengantuk. Like half day tu saya tidur. That was the first day. Right after booster shot. Then next day, memang saya macam tidak mau bangun. Bukan exaggerating. Memang bangun jangan. I had like 7 hours of sleep. Plus the nap before yang setengah hari tu kan.
So basically it's like macam dia kick off. Dia macam dia kick, dia start kicking lah gitu macam.
Yeah, kau high.
Oh macam kau because I go die, because I go die, because I go die. I would wanna go. I was about to go to work, but I don't go die. Ooh,
I wanna go to work and then I go high.
I don't lie.
Because I go high.
Kau macam mau high Sherry. Well, that's what I felt lah. That's what I feel now. Macam betul lah kau bilang fatigue. Restless so saya rasa macam cepat mengah bah. Not like me last time yang very energetic in most certain things bah.
Is it not because of age?
Fuck you. Well, I still consider myself yang
Gen Z.
No, consider myself yang as macam still can do lah.
Yeah,
can do
more
things
than
lah.
more than can do lah.
You know like house chores and yard works and stuff bah.
Yeah.
I feel like macam nak mau buat tu benda macam penat lah. I don't know.
You have like headaches, macam pening.
Oh yeah, and then my headache kalau kena terus migraine no.
Migraine kan?
Yeah, migraine yang teruk.
You're not alone, man. I did
feel the same?
Migraine ada. And then a few friends yang dapat booster pun gitu juga.
Well, talking about that kan, a few feedback that I got lah. My mom punya kawan ni, dia after booster shot, dia tiba-tiba jam.
Jam?
Ya, dia macam dah dapat, dia cakap dah dapat, dia macam mau mild stroke bah.
Oh
dia
shit,
tangan
man.
dia dapat bergerak macam keras. But aku macam like that. Pas luckily dia punya laki ada datang and all. Terus dia bawa pergi hospital or something. Oh no, dia kasi masuk dalam macam spa yang dorang ada kan yang beli spa yang di rumah punya spa yang masuk dalam
macam kemah ada, macam kemah.
Not spa, what do you call that? The sauna.
Mobile
sauna lah. So dia masuk pergi sauna tu. Baru dia macam kasih macam darah dia berjalan apa semua lah.
Oh shit, man.
And talking about that, I want to share juga another one. Ni kawan lah, close friend. I'm not gonna mention any name. Dia frontliner, so dia rasa macam tanggungjawab dia lah untuk ambil booster shot. Actually second shot tu dia sudah
ada
something lah.
Oh damn.
Which is macam demam teruk and all, seminggu and all. Tapi
shit, man.
because dia frontliner,
so got the responsibility.
So dia ada responsibility apa semua kan. Dia ambil lah booster. Dia paralyzed tau.
What the heck?
Yeah, dia paralyzed half body.
How long sudah?
Dia tak boleh bergerak tau. I think months sudah sekarang.
Until now.
Yeah,
paralyzed.
I think more than 3 months now.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, until more than 4 months sudah sekarang.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, then they cannot work. Dia tak boleh pergi kerja. And I don't know macam mana dia punya work apa semua sekarang.
Is it going to be permanent? Doktor dah cakap.
That's the thing we don't know. Dia punya husband pun memang doktor juga. I don't know what are they doing. I think dia full of stress. Dia pun tengah betul-betul depression sudah.
Aduh.
Siapa nak depression? Kau ada anak apa semua urus bah.
Yeah.
So I feel so pity juga lah because she is so good to us to Nat. Good friend of my sister juga. Saya betul terkesan juga lah because what happened lah kalau I don't know lah kalau kita jadi begitu.
Yeah, shit, man. I can't imagine, man.
Yeah.
Ada anak lagi semua.
Ada kau dengar ke cerita pasal booster on your side?
Kalau bilang booster, I don't have any yang saya tahu. Tapi kalau bilang second dose tu, my uncle lah. I'm not sure because dia ada yang line punya condition. His main condition was what do you call that lah? Stroke. Dia memang ada stroke.
Okay.
Memang stroke and he was recovering from it.
Okay.
He's about 70 lah, mau dekat 70 lah.
Okay.
He took the booster shot and then I think in close to a week lah, he passed away, man.
Oh man, bila ni?
This was last year. Not early last year.
Oh, the second dose. After the second dose.
After the second dose. Second
Yo.
dose or first dose? I don't remember. My dad punya brother lah. Older brother.
Oh, your uncle ni, direct uncle ni, close lah.
Direct
Oh
uncle
well, pity on him. I mean the family as well.
Ya, kesian.
Ada lagi tadi masa petang tadi lah, Net bagi tahu close friend to my brother lah. Pun pass away baru saja.
What?
After booster shot tau.
Wah.
So macam mana kita mau cakap adakah dia disebabkan booster shot ataupun tidak? Because sebelumnya siap pun kan.
Itulah.
So why in a sudden?
And to all the listeners out there kan, we are not really like macam mau kasih scare kamu ke apa.
Yeah, we are not the advocates juga.
We are basing on what we see lah kan.
Yeah.
Bukan mau
Kami dua-dua pun sudah ambil booster pun sebenarnya.
We have,
Faizal sudahkah belum kan?
macam belum.
Oh betul.
Faizal belum.
Macam dia mau ambil, I think I don't know.
Yeah, actually a lot of our friends kan.
Banyak. Actually pun saya pun actually tidak mau ambil in the first place tau.
You were put in a what? In a situation where ambil lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also macam saya tengok macam when we talk Net, saya bilang you wanna take it? Ambil dia bilang. So masa during the time dia datang pergi sekolah apa semua tu kan dalam and then
Peak kids.
Yeah. Kalau ada cukup banyak orang boleh ambil booster shot siapa-siapa. Dan saya teringat bilang Sina cakap, dia bilang saya ambil. Terus saya pergilah. So kasih cukup dapat kami 5 orang. And then satu orang tu ibu bapa lah. So
cukup korum lah.
Cukup korum lah.
Ambil terus.
So ambil terus and it was in sudden lah. It was not very unplanned lah. Out of nowhere, out of the blue yang saya suddenly ambil booster shot lah.
Tapi memang kau sudah macam saya ambil lah.
Ya. Macam saya kalau dia lagi panjang saya akan berfikir lagi lama lah, you know. Yang macam saya tidak mau ambil. Actually I planning not to take because of terdengar-dengar itu ini, which is it scares me lah, betul-betul.
I know,
betul.
man. I know. Bukan yang kita tidak mau dengar, tapi it's out and about, man.
Ya,
kita
betul.
nampak di social media.
And ada juga saya bercerita sama kawan lah. Dia ni memilih untuk tidak divaksin lah, which is we respect him.
Yep.
His
own opinion.
Yeah, his opinion, his decisions. He got his own beliefs and all, which is we respect that.
Yeah.
So saya bercerita lah, saya terpaksa ambil begini because saya begini out of the blue. So dia bilang dia nasihat lah. Do stay active, dia bilang.
What's that?
Stay active.
Oh, stay active.
Yeah. Because
dia everything
the doses kan yang kita dapat tu actually memekatkan kita punya darah, which is I don't know, scientifically we don't know, kita pun dengar saja. So the booster shot lagi macam memekatkan. So dia kalau kau active, it will block.
Oh shit, man.
Artery and all.
Based on things that we see and heard, and you know kan last year what happened kan.
Yeah.
And fair enough, I guess. When you think about it, it's logical kan. Memang berkaitan dengan darah.
Yeah, itulah. Kalau logically macam kalau even though we're not a scientist or we're not a doctor or what.
Yeah. If you have like what do you call that? Apa ni? What do you call that? High blood pressure kan? Or you have stroke before, you are based on what we see lah. Memang kau ada risk lah. You have to be careful. Even if you take the booster kan, saya rasa betul-betul kau kena adhere to doctor's advice. You need to stay off like really, really heavy activities.
Yeah,
just to be safe.
Yeah, but at the same time stay active. Meaning to say jangan duduk and sleep and all saja.
Not sedentary lah.
Yeah, at least walk lah. Like us kita memang walk there and there, go to classes and all kan.
Yeah. Luckily we have that lah.
Yeah, luckily we have that. Kalau enggak, I don't know, kalau kita main game masa PKP dulu kan. Wah.
Yeah, betul lah.
Wah.
Shit,
So
man.
that's what I heard lah, which is we don't know, man. I would really love to speak to people yang tidak memilih untuk divaksin tau.
Yeah.
I want to know how they think. Bukan to fight ataupun to defend apa-apa.
Bukan untuk like call them out or something. Bukan.
But we need really good yang betul-betul boleh faham the boundaries, because takut dia jadi macam bantering tu menjadi
makin panas.
Macam kau menghantam sudah.
Yeah.
Padahal tidak.
Kau panggil kami sini. Kau kasih malu saya.
Yeah, like that. I don't think so we can reach to the level. I think our sensitivity is quite.
We are okay.
We are okay.
We are respectful.
Yeah. And then as well, mungkin kalau kita panggil, kalau dia tidak professional, it could lead to something nasty.
Oh shit man. Betul juga.
So that's why saya risau jugalah.
Betul jugalah.
Yeah. But we would like to know lah sebenarnya what are they thinking. We would like to know juga how they cope with the situation yang semua perlu mai sejahtera.
Betul.
Yang semua mau perlu macam border itu ini mau masuk itu ini mau perlu itu.
Talking about this kan. I'm not going to say dia punya nama lah.
Okay. Tapi si Anul lah tak apa. Not gonna say lah. Dia kami ada ni grup alumni ni kan, sekolah menengah. Okay.
So one of my friend dia post lah apa yang orang itu post.
Oh okay.
And she dia bukan kawan lah. She's a educator lah.
Oh, okay.
Dia long time educator lah. I won't mention lah.
Okay.
Dia pro anti-vaccine and she is very very aggressive about it.
Okay.
So she took it to the social media. Semua, I think almost every official news channel yang cakap, macam KJ tengah buat live gitu kan, live yang bagi news gini semua tu, dia pun di sana juga, dia pun spread dia punya anti-vaxxer punya message quite strongly.
Oh okay.
Very opinionated lah dia.
Oh, so with facts kah?
I'm not sure with facts or not. But when you go to her page kan, dia advocate herbal alternative medicine. Okay. Dan dia tidak ambil sembarang dos pun.
Okay.
And she kept ranting about rights to not being vaccinated.
Okay. Not being a lab rat lah.
Not being a lab rat. That's the one lah. Not being a lab rat lah. Lepas tu
indirectly begitulah. Okay.
Kami boleh pilih untuk tidak dicucuk.
Okay.
I was like,
which is true.
Ya, betul. You have rights, but then
tiada akta memaksa ya.
And then dia macam very strong opinion. Sometimes kan, some of the post kan kau tengok macam serious this is cringe . Sampai cringe.
Oh, okay.
Awkward shit,
dia
man. Cringy sudah. Sampai dia post di
dia,
macam
dia kira menyindir direct sudah.
Menyindir direct sudah. And her post,
it's
the
her. Now I know. Okay.
She, her.
Oh, she, her.
Dia punya post tu kan, yang post
he, him, she, her. He, him, she, her.
She shall.
Okay.
300 like.
Wow, banyak juga anti-vaxxer ni.
Anti-vaxxer banyak.
Ada yang in the middle yang memang ambil, yang follow everything, kena dos juga apa semua, kena booster juga semua, tapi like juga. Just to fire it up. Ada emoji
ketawa.
Itu macam menyindir juga lah at the same time. So herbal dia tu apa?
If I say it kan,
ikan masak anda juga lah.
Herbaline.
Oh man, at the same time tu swing
dia swing MLM.
Man, ini yang the best lah. Okay.
I'm showing the person lah.
Iyalah.
Tu kado lah. I'm not gonna reveal it here. So
of course lah.
Nice lah.
So bila orang tanya, no lah, banyak orang ada ni.
Banyak tengok. Sudah.
But let's talk about, kita pernah cerita pasal ivermectin. We spoke. We did talk about ivermectin last time.
Yes.
And we don't know whether it is really berkesan atau tidak. Tapi memang sudah macam terbukti bagi diorang.
Actually,
dan saya pun mau bersedia ivermectin kalau just in case, worried, betul worried. And kalau sudah dong, okay, why not I don't know why the KKM tidak spread it out and hold the WHO yang okay, you can eat this and all. And this movie, the Korean movie yang dorang berebut ubat tu. Bapa dia mau ambil tu untuk bini dia sama anak dia. Everybody kena wabak sudah.
Which one was it
Korean movie, I forgot, man.
Is it All of Us?
No.
Bukan. Itu zombie.
Ini movie.
Movies.
Yeah.
Train to Busan.
No, itu dia tidak cari ubat. Another one. Whatever it is lah. Tapi dia punya cerita begitulah. So saya macam boleh relate ni. So everybody want to get the medicine lah. Rupanya apa yang berlaku, they spread the wabak. Tapi dia orang mau kasih control the ubat. And actually it's about selling the ubat lah. Macam Herbalife pula tu tahu. main pok nama ni. Sial ni. Herbalife mau beli airtime kita dah jadi ya.
Oh shit man.
But
MLM lah. Apa ni? What is it called? A pharmaceutical business lah.
Yalah, betul lah. Yang quite strong lah, I have to say.
Yeah. And you know, funny that you mentioned ivermectin kan. Baru saya nampak sini. I think recently I cannot find the post, tapi ni Astrawawani punya lah last year. Ivermectin tidak disyorkan untuk dimasukkan ke dalam garis panduan rawatan COVID-19 kerana penggunaan ubat antiparasit itu didapati tidak mengurangkan risiko penyakit COVID-19.
Tapi orang guna okay. How they explain that, man?
I have no idea, man. There's another post, tapi saya tidak tahu di mana sudah tu post tu. It was talking about ivermectin. Okay. Ni. Ivermectin does not stop COVID patients becoming severely ill.
Ayo.
So how?
Well. We think about that in the second part. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back after this. But of course, our NFT sudah keluar.
Yeah,
Swagger SG Rare Limited Series NFTs is out.
Take note.
And how to get it, Ken?
Get it from www.opensea.io and type Kinabalu Podcast NFT today.
Saya Raja Razi dari OK Let's Go Singapore. Korang sedang mendengar Kinabalu Podcast, podcast nombor 1 di Sabah.